It's the roll-up, it's the vibes. Fresh off of vacation. Went out to the Carolinas for my birthday to unplug for a little minute. Much needed rest, man, the reboot before the season. But we had some transition in business. While out on vacation, CJ Wilson stepped down from the Rollup Network. Make sure you guys go support him. He's got his own platform on YouTube. I think it's Dope Talk. Tap in with him. Big love to CJ, man. But this is an opportunity for us, the Rollup Network, to possibly elevate a little bit here. You know, so we're gonna get on the recruiting trail. We're gonna dart around the Southeast a little bit here. I gotta go back to Atlanta, have a conversation with Big Bro about transitioning in business, strategy, and also I'm scouting a little bit. I got a 5'6" brethren that I'm thinking about bringing on to the network. Also gotta make my trip up to Orlando to talk to, you know, a brother from Orlando about joining the network. These are all former ball players. I wanna get some legends on this time. This is an opportunity for us to level up, so we're gonna see if we can get some big 3 legends to join this network and take this thing to a new height, man. It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Follow us along, man, it's a journey.
Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley Smurf fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third.
It's a beautiful day in the Sunshine State as usual. I'm at SunBurn Cannabis, my go-to place to cop flowers, marijuana, cannabis. You already know what time it is, man. The biggest marijuana company in Florida, collaborating with the biggest sports network in Florida to sit down and have a conversation with Ahmonn Richards about joining the biggest network. Let's sit down, let's have some fun, let's shoot some pool, leave with some vices. You already know what time it is. SunBurn Cannabis, Rollup Network, the biggest. About to spank this boy in some pool, and then we'll have a conversation with Ahmonn Richards about joining the Rollup. Biggest, you heard? It's the Rollup, it's the vibes, reporting live out of the 561. We're calling this episode of the vlog Elevation. We had to make some transitions. In that transition, I wanted to go with a legend. So I went with a 5'6" legend, a Kane legend, a guy that broke Michael Irvin's freshman record and would have been an all-pro Hall of Fame NFL player, but the only thing could stop him was a health condition, a medical condition, but none other than Ahmonn Richards.
Wide receiver. Man, will he get there? Touchdown to Ahmonn Richards.
Gonna air it out, man there, caught.
Man, just, you know, super excited for this move. You know, all of this matters. Diversity matter, representation matter, and we embody that at the Rollup Network. We trying to take things to a new level. I wanted to bring in somebody that was, you know, could give great perspective from a player's position, from recruiting to playing the game to the X's and O's in every aspect, man. So I had a list, you know, me and the team got together. We started formulating this list of, yeah, where do we go and how we take the Miami side of this platform to a new level. And it was some big names on that list, you know, going over with the team. So I was like, man, I want Ahmonn Richards for a lot of different reasons. You know, young guy, entrepreneur. He embodies everything that we want to do when it pertains to the Rollup Network. So welcome aboard, bro. Excited to have you and excited to be doing this endeavor with you, man. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. When you hit me up, you know, some things clicked because I was just like, you know, I'm always online and I'm, you know, giving feedback about the games or just like our team in general, just Miami as a program. I'm always speaking about it, you know, I guess via text, you know, on Twitter and stuff. But now with the opportunity to kind of talk about it and kind of go in depth, you know, really present a different side of Miami. You know, I'm excited about it. You know, it's been something I've been interested in as far as like getting into this industry for a while now.
What's your mindset going into this media? Because this is, you went to school for it, but jumping into it, and we're not just, Silk is not anybody's boss, man. We're business partners going into this endeavor. So what's your mindset heading into this, man?
I think, you know, it's gonna be great. I'm excited to run around, shoot a lot of good content, you know, that I think the people will enjoy, you know, more importantly. And then, you know, just kind of giving people just a different lens, you know, and just some feedback, you know, obviously as a former player, you know, I can kind of, I feel like break down whether it's games or just relationships or just talking to someone one-on-one, you might get a different response from from guys. So I think I'm excited to just kind of see that kind of formulate and what that can turn into. You know, like I told you, I think it could be bigger than even what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, that's, like I said, that's what I'm more excited about, you know, just to kind of see it all formulate. And, you know, it's going to be crazy to see, you know, like a year from now, what everything looks like. So
it's about to be a fun year, man. It's about to be a real fun year. Hey, reporting live, we in Palm Beach, we're in the 561. My first time filming in my city, you know, hanging out a little bit. We had SunBurn Cannabis, you know, a Florida company. Everything's about Florida, local, support local, and it's the best flowers in the state right here. SunBurn Cannabis, we on Clematis, kicking it. It's the Rollup, it's the vibes. It's another legend, Ahmonn Richards.
Yes, sir.
Man, I think it's gonna be a 5-star, great addition. You know, great conversation about business. You know, mindset is on point. Yeah, I think, bro, I think we just got a home run. You know, we'll see how it all plays out. Excited to get into the trenches. You know, this vlog is the first step of it all, and then we gotta do our live shows and more content, but excited to build a relationship with these guys, you know. Man, I think the heights and the ceiling of that Miami network, or the Miami part of the network that he's about to grow out, especially with NIL. Miami's a big city, bruh. I've been saying it for a while. That part of the business is severely untapped. I think Ahmonn's the perfect guy to tap into that. South Florida, he embodies everything Miami. He's ready to talk trash, but also he got a business mindset already, you know, so I think he's suited, ready to jump into that space and do some business. But Miami's a big city, bro. There's a lot of business going down in Miami. We back on the recruiting trail. We out here at Icon Park, Orlando, Florida. I think I'm about to nab me another receiver. I gotta get me a Knowles guy. We'll see what's up. You guys stay tuned. Got some heat on the way. Let's see if I can close like Urban Meyer a little bit here. What's up with it? It's the Rollup, it's the vibes. We're reporting live out of Orlando, Florida at Icon Park with Florida State legend, Kenny Shaw.
2 seconds, 1. They just do snap it. It is caught by Kenny Shaw.
It's caught. Kenny Shaw.
Kenny, how's it going, dude?
It was going smooth. I can't call it. I'm a father of one. Foundation going good, and I'm learning every day. So just trying to gain and maintain at this point.
Yeah, super excited, man. We're here, we're shooting the vlog. We're gonna cover some more stuff this evening, but we also recruiting you to come along board with the Rollup Network and do some Florida State media with us, man. So how does Kenny Shaw approach media? What do you bring different than the average cookie cutter media that's out there today? What are you bringing different to the table?
I just say what it is. I don't like to leave anybody out in the dry. I just like to get to the point. I don't like to sugarcoat anything, because at the end of the day, our youth is on the social media, so why not give them some portion of the truth of what life is?
Right.
Hey, I'm going through something, just because they have to be able to express some things when the time comes.
Yeah, I spoke with Ahmonn Richards yesterday, and we were speaking about just media and a lot of the things you're talking about with what you're building community-wise here with some of the philanthropy. I think it's also important and very key in our community for representation. On the network, you look at Rollup Network, or you look at Stadium Miguel, the Georgia podcast, there's a lot of diversity between different races, different beliefs, and different culture, all sitting down to talk about sports. Sports bring people together. Definitely. So I think it's very key from representation standpoint. And the moment you start doing Florida State content, you know, I think you're gonna bring something different to the table. And it's gonna be, you know, expertise when it pertains to playing the game, expertise when it pertains to going through the recruiting process, and also just representation. You know, a former player in the college market, doing your thing. I think it's gonna be electric, bro. I think Shaw's a great addition. Definitely different character and personality than, you know, energy's great, but he's a family man, so it's a different dynamic than Ahmmon. So he's got the wife and the kid. You know, he's a little bit more probably in like my wheelhouse of where I'm at in life a little bit, but at a younger age than Ahmmon is, you know, not married, in Miami. So it's just a different vibe, but I think the energy, the professionalism, like these guys are sharp, man. So I think we're getting 2 home runs. Like, you just can't miss with these guys. Both are fan favorites. You know, Florida State loves Kenny Shaw, national champion. And Ahmonn Richards is just like, you know, Miami's golden child that, you know, didn't get to go pro because of an injury. But, you know, he's a legend down there. You feel me? So I got 2 loved guys from these fan bases that hate me. So I think they made my job a lot easier. Just touched down in Orlando. We at the airport, about to go tap in with Big Bro. You know, make some business moves and see what the next move is, strategize a little bit. Always a beautiful time in Atlanta, man. Let's get through this airport. Hopefully TSA is smooth ride. We'll see what it do, man. It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Yeah.
Much I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yeah. Yeah, I'm right back and I lost mad commas. I had been down bad inside a dog tunnel, yeah. Fuck them boys, I found out who my real partners. And who was only with me cause I had dollars. Never fucked a nigga, always stayed silent. Keep it real with niggas, never lied and always stay honest. Love my bro so much I never change on him. I don't wanna go and do the work, bring you the damn profits.
Whoa. Man, what a shit show in Atlanta. You know, airport, TSA give me a hard time, molested me, you know, assaulted me. But nonetheless, we got through it, landed in the A, everything's good to go. Make sure y'all never use a marijuana ID when traveling. Terrible idea, man. Missed the flight and all, but we here, let's get it done.
Heard these niggas talking, only knew him cause it's slang. These rap boys need more streams, heard he put my name on wax. You wouldn't even believe, I ain't had to watch my back. If niggas really talking, how you think we done got snatched? Nobody sent the kite, I sat in road waiting to get back. This shit didn't get off track, let's get it back on track. Going all out when it's by that bread and butter. The kill for clout, I put that on my dead brother, yeah. He talk so much, I showed him I'm a real hunter. Won't say it, but he know I still got real cutters, yeah.
Oh man, bro, like it's just like, you know, FYI part of the vlog. Like, if you in a crunch and you lose or your license expire or you don't have ID, I don't think it's a great idea to try to use a marijuana ID. Because they gave me everything but a cavity search in that damn airport, bro. They checked me like 3-4 times. Yeah, bro, missed my flight, had to buy another ticket. It was a whole ordeal, man. They got everything but a candlelit dinner. Like, I only had a carry-on. How many times y'all gonna scan that same carry-on, bro? It's the roll-up, it's the vibes. We kicking it. We're in Atlanta. I pulled up on bro, you know, my COO of the company, of the Rollup Network, my right-hand man that handles a lot of the day-to-day of the operations and helped me build this thing a little bit. But he's on this journey with me of the recruiting, us bringing on more content creators, more vloggers, whatever it may be, and also some partners. So we've been politicking a little bit, bro. We've been, you know, in the war room, I would say, with the entire team. Bro, also Logan, shout out, I got Logan Val, Alan Horne. Everybody's locked in on the momentum that we got going. So we're just taking it to a pro level. I think I've been operating in my mind on improving myself, whether it's as a businessman, as a leader, as a content creator, media personality, whatever it may be, just in bettering how I create content, bettering the company when it pertains to, you know, growing this thing, just getting better. Now I just want to deal with absolute pros, people that commit their full time to being sports media. This isn't a hobby no more, man. We're in the big leagues when it pertains to investing money on this craft, investing money on this platform and this business. So it's pro level time. We're trying to take it to a level where we're competing with the big dogs. We're embarking on something new and we want to compete in every facet. So let me ask you this.
All right, go ahead.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about the addition so far? So we're in the vlog at this point. We have Kenny Shaw and we have Ahmonn Richards into the fold. I think was very substantial moves with the company. I think it's gonna throw some shockwaves into everything we got going on as far as like the big three. People are gonna turn some heads a little bit here. What's your opinion on the 2 additions?
I think we got 2 killers, you know what I'm saying? We got 2 killers right now. And I know you on the trail, so I'm curious what's next? You know, when you got guys like Ahmmon and Kenny Shaw, you know the type of talent that they produce on the field. You can only imagine the type of passion that they're gonna have in this space. So I want to know who's next and how I feel about the 2 killers we got. I'm excited.
Yeah, man, I don't think we're done. We're gonna add some more. Well, we know we're not done. We've been talking, the crew been talking, we've been on the trail, got some more names in the holster. We may present them in this vlog. We're gonna see, y'all stay tuned. But we're gonna get somebody from the crib, man. We leaked this out a little bit here and there. I've been talking with Riddell Anthony about doing some content. We've agreed to do some stuff out of Tampa. That's gonna be some film review stuff. So just add more legends, more national champions to this platform. Kenny won a national championship. Riddell Anthony won a national championship, played in the NFL at a very high level. So we're bringing on guys that have done it at a very high level and can articulate the X's and O's, you know, the locker room vibes, the culture of being a player. So I think we're bringing on a nuance. We see some of this on the NFL level, and we also see it on a college broadcasting level when you turn on the TV. But when you turn it on, and I think content by mom and pop feel or entrepreneur creators is the wave of the future. When it pertains to college football and the space that we're in and recruiting and covering this game from the level that we're at as entrepreneurs, content creators, whether it's YouTube, websites, there are no former players that are doing content in this space at all, unless I'm mistaken.
Nada.
And we're bringing on guys not just done it, but are very respected, still doing it, still involved in the game. They're not just home on the couch and, you know, selling insurance. They're also, shout out to Alan Horne. They're not just selling insurance, but they're also coaching the game on a daily basis. So we ain't done, man. We were loading up, you know. Big on the recruiting trail, getting my Urban Meyer on, getting my Bobby Bowden on, getting my, I would say Mario Cristobal, but it's been a little down right now, you know. But I'm getting my recruiting on, and we're gonna add to this team. We're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. We're gonna turn some heads. The biggest, man. There it is, new Rollup crew, chapter 3. This is the third shifting host. We're gonna see what chapter 3, what comes with it. But great times on the way. You guys stay tuned. Wednesday, first live show with the whole crew. Make sure you guys pull up. Hit retweet on this. Share this, man. Spread the word. The biggest, man. We bringing some diversity to the game, you know. We bringing some parity to the game. We bringing some fresh content, some edgy content. We're gonna keep it fresh, different, 'cause that's what the Rollup do. We the biggest, man. Always starting waves, never following them. You already know what it is.